I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
I am having some technical difficulties over here, but hello, good evening, good evening, good evening. I said that I would try to come back. Hey, Rose, how you doing? Thank you for joining. I said that I would try to come back this evening, and I am back. I'm back, and I'm better. And so I was perusing through the YouTube streets and came up on some housewives news. I will be here for a short little minute, but since I'm off today and I have a little bit of time and I can talk a little bit, I decided to jump back on. And so the housewife news, let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. We have new Porsha news by way of Michelle A.T. Brown. She shared her source. And so I'm going to share it with you all. So Simon has filed new paperwork, and rapper Future has been dragged into Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams' bitter divorce with Simon Guobadia. And this is on In Touch, and it says he asked her to admit or deny that their prenup was unfair, and unreasonable. In addition, he asked her to admit or deny that she was married the respondent for his money. He's saying she's a gold digger. He ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke ninjas. He said other questions included asking her to admit or deny she filed for divorce without telling him, whether she cheated on him during the marriage, or whether she was sexually intimate with another person during their union. He asked Porsha to admit or to deny that she was never in love with him. Simon also asked Porsha to answer, what was your understanding of the reasons why your husband paid you a 5-figure monthly allowance during the marriage? Another question Simon asked her was to explain the nature of her relationship with a man named Kelvin. And I did this a while back. I don't know if this was on my shorts a while back when I first started. I have the picture of Kelvin. I had that story a long time ago. Her ex, Dennis McKinney, and another man named Jonathan. His request also asked to explain the nature of her relationship with Nevadius Demon Cash, also known as Future Hendrix. Not Porsha and Future. Not Porsha is messing with a Future. Future is for the streets for sure. Simon did not expand on the questions or his reasons for asking. As In Touch previously reported, Porsha filed for divorce in February after 15 months of marriage. She demanded the prenuptial agreement that they signed before walking down the aisle be enforced. She demanded Simon vacate the $7 million mansion they shared while married. Porsha said the prenup was clear and Simon had to leave the property until the outcome of the divorce. Simon objected to that request. The judge granted Porsha's temporary exclusive use of the home. Recently, Simon demanded Porsha be found in contempt of court for failing to turn over requested documents in the case. To date, the wife has willfully and intentionally violated this court's February 22nd, 2024 standing order by refusing to turn over her mandatory discovery pursuant to the Fulton County rules, Simon's motion read. Simon accused Porsha of having intentionally and willfully violated the court's order by not turning over the requested documents. In addition, the businessman argued that the prenuptial agreement was not enforceable. Further, the prenuptial agreement is not enforceable under the law because it does not meet the criteria for enforcing a prenuptial agreement, Simon's motion added. The November 17, 2022 prenuptial agreement is not enforceable for several reasons, including there was no meeting of the minds, the terms are unconcessionable. I don't know what that is. And because the facts and the circumstances have changed since the prenup agreement was executed, making the agreement unfair and unreasonable, his lawyer wrote. Let's see, what more do we have? Yes, child. Simon wants to know what was Porsha's relationship with Future. Simon said that he saw some text messages during the marriage, and he wants to know. They added Simon's the execution of the prenuptial agreement. The wife entered into an agreement with True Entertainment, LLC Bravo, NBC Universal, Truly Original, where wife's income exceeds millions of dollars, which is drastically and unexpectedly a change. The facts and circumstances and intent of the parties when entering into the prenuptial agreement. A judge has yet to rule on Simon's request for sanctions. Porsha has yet to respond to the court, but she has continued filming Real Housewives of Atlanta amid the drama. Ciao. Rose said, did she ever give proof of income? Simon wanted to know. Did she ever give her proof? No, that's what the documents are saying. The court order is saying no, Porsha did not. He's also saying that she's in violation because she has yet to give up those documents stating that with her income. He wants to know what her income is. His drastically changed. The income at the time of marriage, he was giving her an allowance, and that was because she was not working. But so that's the latest update. He is still waiting on Porsha to turn over her documents. That's why he's saying that she should be held in contempt, because she has not turned over those documents yet. He is accusing her of dealing with Future during the marriage, not Porsha and Future. Lord have mercy. The tea, it's never ending tea. When it comes to Simon and Porsha, the tea is piping. It never stops. It's never ending. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, Rose. Wow. Because I cannot. Simon and Porsha are still going at it. She is she's been accused of, he's actually accusing her of dealing with Dennis, Kelvin. And like I said, I may show that later, maybe tomorrow when I do my hot topics. The guy Kelvin, he's an African male as well. That he's you sick of them, Rose? I'm sick of them too. He's an African male as well that Porsha was dealing with. It's a lot. Simon is still on Porsha's neck. Simon is not letting up. Simon wants to know what was her relationship with all of these men while she was married. He wants to know what's going on with Future. He wants to know what's going on with Dennis McKinney, Jonathan, and he named somebody else. Who was Future, Dennis McKinney, Jonathan? Oh, and Kelvin. So he's named quite a few men that he feels like Porsha was dealing with during the marriage. He feels like Porsha never loved him, and Porsha only married him for financial gain. And he is contesting this prenup. He wants his $7 million mansion back. I told y'all a long time ago, I've never lived in a $7 million mansion, so I can't tell Porsha what to do. But I would have been, the way Simon is running her name through the mud, the way that he is dragging this divorce, I would have been left Simon where he was a long time ago. I would have been left Simon. So that was just my Real Housewives update. I had just saw it on Michelle's page. She gave up the tea. While I'm off, I'm trying to get to it because, a lot of people say they have sources and, this is, baby, that's where it came from. So let's see. I wanted to show the Love and Hip Hop while I'm on. I wanted to show the trailer for the Love and Hip Hop. And let me see if I can. Hold on 1 second. Let me share my screen for that. So the holdup with the divorce is that Simon hasn't signed off on it. Yeah, because Simon is still stating that Simon is upset. Simon is contesting the divorce. He said in the documents that she did not tell him why she filed for divorce. Her income has changed, so she is able to care for herself. She has her own place. He wants his mansion back. He's stating that she was dealing with all these men during the relationship, and he wants her to expand upon the relationship she had with these men. I would just give him his house and car back and be done. Rose, me too. I'm telling you, I would be done with Simon. I would give him his house, car. Baby, I'm not going to keep going through this with you. I would be done with that man. He would not be able to, I would be done with him. But that's just me. Like I said, I don't have a $7 million mansion or a Rolls Royce either. So, hey, to Latrice, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't have a Rolls Royce, so I would be done with Simon. But that is the news of the day. Simon is now accusing Porsha of being with Future Hendrix, Nevadius Cash. He wants her to explain the relationship with Future, and that's the latest news. So yeah, it's a lot. Porsha and Simon are a lot. They're a lot to deal with, and I just don't know. I couldn't keep dealing with Simon. But let me share my screen. Hey, Simone. Simone said, laugh out loud, he big mad that she filed first and played him before he could play her like he did the last wife. Baby, Simon is all gas, no brakes. Simon is a headache. I could not. I mean, like I said, I can't speak for women because I'm not, I don't have a Rolls Royce or a $7 million mansion, so I can't tell a woman what to do to fight for her stuff. Simon is a damn headache. I agree. He's mad that he's been played. He can't play her like he played Fallon. But child, it's a lot. I don't know. Future doesn't want Porsha like Future don't want nobody like that. Future don't want nobody like that. Let me bring up the picture again because I see some of y'all are coming in. Let me share my screen again. I've already read the story on In Touch about Future and Porsha. But yes, Simon is accusing, Simon wants to know the extent of the relationship Porsha and Future had during the marriage. He wants Porsha to explain, several men. He put several men in it. Future is just one of them. He put Dennis McKinney. He put some guy named Jonathan. He also requested her to explain the nature of the relationship with Nevadius Damon Cash, which is also known as Future. And he also, if there was a guy named Kelvin, like I said, I've done a story on that many, many months ago, like when the divorce first happened. I had information on the guy Kelvin. He's an African as well. So yeah, he has his foot on Porsha's neck. Simone says, I agree with you though. I would get out of his mansion and chuck the deuces. You're on a TV show. Porsha looks good. She's still young. She can still make money. I would have to get the hell away from Simon. Simon is a headache. Simon does not stop. Simon acts like a female. I would have to get the hell away from Simon as quick and as fast as I could and let him have his shit back. Like, girl, it's not worth it. Porsha gonna be making good money, so just give the man his shit back. Yeah, just go. Take your stuff and go. Porsha, you'll find another African to give you another car. This is not the end of the road. It's another man that will trick off on you some kind of way. I don't know. But I would have to give Simon his stuff back. Okay, so let me share this screen. Like I said, I'm just coming on with that real quick information since I was off and I caught that little tea and I wanted to go ahead and share it. But let me share my screen. And I'm gonna show y'all the show that made me stop watching TV. I used to watch reality TV all the time. And this show right here is the reason that I stopped watching reality TV. Hold on one second.
Are you ready?
For the first time ever,
I want to put this album together with all of us, real artists.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is dropping a cast album.
You gonna drop a project and heat the summer up.
Tuesday, July 23rd.
I'm gonna get to record you.
You ain't even asked me.
Everybody can't be on the album.
With industry drama.
You know what RCA no more?
We ain't had the same vision.
New love.
I'm going to bring the guy that I'm going out with.
And old affairs.
Jasmine has text messages saying that her
wants more sex with her.
Hello, Rashida.
Who will be the breakout star?
I'm focused on my music only.
And who will break under pressure?
I just want to know my place with everybody.
I don't want to with you.
If you can't step up, then leave me.
I'm gonna get a restraining order.
I don't want to talk to your ass.
Don't mention her around me when I'm living my life. Keep his ex-wife name out of your mouth.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta new season drops Tuesday, July.
Y'all, Love and Hip Hop made me stop watching TV, y'all. Yeah, I used to love reality TV back in the day. Like, I used to be like a reality TV fanatic. Do y'all remember that reunion when Jocelyn went off into the crowd? She was like fighting everybody. She was fighting everybody on the stage. She went in the crowd and she snatched what was Waka Flocka's wife's name? Tammy. She snatched Tammy's ponytail off, and Deb had the two-piece Jocelyn. Do y'all remember that? That's when I stopped watching reality TV. Like, I was done. I was done after Jocelyn attacked Jocelyn was on like a coke binge, and she attacked everybody. I was like, this is too much. Reality TV had gotten out of control, and I had stopped watching TV for a long time. But Love and Hip Hop is the show that made me stop watching reality TV. And I still have never tuned back into Love and Marriage. I mean, not Love and Marriage, but Love and Hip Hop. But I see on this new season, Jocelyn was on Cloud 9, baby. Jocelyn had, I don't know what kind of coke she had got a hold to of that reunion, but Jocelyn was on one, okay? When she fought everybody, I was like, oh, hell no. Nah. Oh, hell no, nah, this is enough. But what was I going to say? This episode, that clip that I just showed you, the new season is getting ready to come back on. It's on MTV now. Y'all, why is Kirk and Rashida still? I cannot. Why is Kirk and Rashida still going through the cheating? Rashida, please stand up. Please get a backbone, sis. It's been too long. I don't know if y'all doing this for TV at this point. Kirk has had a whole nother child. Not the baby mama coming back saying she wants to show text messages that Kirk is still dealing with her. Like, at this point, please let it go. Like, let it go. There's no way. What is keeping her with Kirk? Because there's no way that Kirk with his 3 earrings would still be cheating on me. There is no way. Rashida still looks good, girl. You can get somebody else. Please hang it up with Kirk. Rose Armstead says, Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch that show at all. I used to watch it back in the day. I haven't watched it in a long time. Another show that I stopped watching Basketball Wives, because I cannot stand anybody on that show anymore. Like back in the day when they had Royce Reed and all the good, all the OGs, Tammy Roman, all the girls. It was a good show. I even used to like Jennifer back then. I do not like Jennifer anymore. I cannot stand Brandy. I cannot stand Evelyn. Evelyn is like the epitome of a mean girl to me. Shawnee is the epitome of a mean girl to me. Like, I don't watch any of them. I don't like any of them. I don't watch any of them. But back in the day, I used to watch all the reality TV shows. But I'm just shocked and appalled that they're still running with this. They're still running with this Kirk and Rashida narrative. And Kirk and Rashida got to be pushing 50. They got to be pushing 50, and you still letting Kirk cheat on you. I just cannot, Rashida. Like, get a backbone, sis. Get a backbone. Stop letting this play out on TV. Get you a side dude at this point. I give you permission. Like, it has to stop somewhere. It has to stop. Okay, and so let me get with my last story before I end this live, because like I said, I was just coming on. I'm off today. I was just coming on for a minute. I have to go feed my children. I have to make sure that they have eaten, and while I'm off, they get some things done. But my last story is my last update. This morning, we talked about the YSL trial. And today was supposed to be the state, the trial is on pause. I told you all the trial is on pause because there was a motion for recusal. The judge initially denied that motion, but they filed a motion with the Supreme Court of Georgia. And so because they filed that motion with the Supreme Court of Georgia, and they just continue to file motion after motion after motion. Hey, it's T. Hey, sis. Because they continue to file motion after motion after motion, they had to stop the case. So when they stopped the case, hey, son, my son just came in, you guys. So after they stopped the motion, court today was supposed to be prosecution answering to the defense. The defense filed the motion to stop the trial and to ask the judge to recuse himself. So today, the prosecution, it was their turn to answer to that motion, to have, to say why they did not want the recusal to happen. But what they did today was ask for more time. So they were granted 48 hours. So they have until Wednesday to answer that motion for recusal. So that's kind of what happened with the YSL trial today. That's the update. Hey, CDW, hey sis, you stop. Yeah, I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop ATL after Jocelyn and Stevie was fighting everyone, and BBW after that. Yeah. When Jocelyn and Stevie, they were on one. When I tell you Jocelyn and Stevie was on one, they was on one, and I just was like, hell no. After she was like, Deb had the two-piece her in that audience. It was just crazy. And Basketball Wives after the OG mess. Yes, after they did OG like that, and they were really picking on OG's looks, and they really were. And I feel like because she was a dark-skinned woman, I do feel like the colorism conversation, they glazed over it. They tried to play OG like she was crazy. And like I said, I still use that line. I still use that Ocho Cinco wanted me line to this day. When I'm joking with my friends, I'm still like, Ocho Cinco wanted me. CDW says, hey. Rose Armstead says, Kirk, who? Franklin? Baby Kirk with the 3 earrings. Kirk and Rashida. Hey, it's Tay-T. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to bring you. The news on Porsha and possibly Future. I could see Future courting Porsha, though. I can see it because Future likes pretty women. He has had a plethora of women over the years. I could see him being interested in Porsha. I have to look at Porsha's wrist to see if she has, they say Future gives all of his women those, what kind of watches? Was it the Richard Mille watches, or was it the, it wasn't a Rolex. What was the other watch? I can't think of the other watch that everybody used to wear, but Future used to give all of his women that watch. So we'll see if Porsha pops up with one of those watches, because Simon wants to know what her extent of that relationship. I don't have nothing to watch anymore since Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm out of luck. These shows are trash, baby. They're garbage. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. It's Tay-T. I don't watch any of these reality shows. I didn't even watch Love and Marriage Huntsville this week. But I'm going to try to do an update tomorrow. I'm going to try to watch it tonight. And hey, Love Seen Her. I'm trying to watch it tonight. But I didn't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville this week. Because that one needs to go away too. It's just a mess. It's a hot garbage mess. Basketball Wives been a mess. They should have been. I don't know why Shawnee is still pushing that show, because it's garbage. Like, all the ladies on there are garbage. Brandy, I could not stand Brandy's ass. The way that she was like on Malaysia, and I just can't stand none of them. Evelyn is like gutter snipe trash. I can't stand her. Shawnee gutter snipe trash. Can't stand her. Yeah, Basketball Wives should definitely be gone. I don't know who's still watching that. Jackie a hot ass mess, but Jackie owned her hot ass messness. And Jackie is the only one that's married, and they stay giving Jackie hell, and I just can't stand none of them. I can't stand none of them on Basketball Wives. Let me see what y'all saying. Y'all just saying hey to each other. I'll be glad when Real Housewives of Potomac comes back on. I don't like Potomac either, because I don't like Giselle, and it's like Andy has this infinity for Giselle that he will not let go of, and I can't stand Giselle's ass. Giselle should have been gone with her other green eye bandit, and they should have just recast the whole show. But Giselle is his golden goose over there, honey. So I cannot stand them either. Maybe I can get stuff done now around my house. Child, I gotta go. That's why I say I gotta get ready to go, because I gotta get stuff done with my kids. I gotta feed them and everything. I like Jackie. Me too, because I like Jackie for the simple fact Jackie a mess now, because I remember that stuff back in the day with her daughter, how Jackie was mistreating her daughter. I'll never forget that now, how she was mistreating her dark-skinned daughter. But one thing about Jackie don't hide behind nothing. And Jackie, these girls stay on Jackie's neck. And like, what is it? Like, every season y'all coming for Jackie. I don't like it. Like, I don't like none of them. None of them have any room to talk. If for some reason they hate on Jackie, I feel like they be hating on Jackie. And I just don't like it. I don't like that gang up mentality that they have. But Kirk is who But Kirk, who though? I'm asking Kirk. You don't know Kirk from Love and not Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Kirk and Rashida. He's been married to Rashida for years, 20 something years. But I'm finna watch. You gonna watch Basketball Wives? It's TT. I'm not gonna watch it because I cannot stand Brandy and Evelyn. I can't stand them. Hey Valerie, I'm late to the live. Hey Court and Chat. Hey, I just came on for a minute, popped in for a little 30-minute live. Nothing. I was talking about Simon filed some new documents and he has some questions for Porsha, and he wants to know Porsha's relationship to these men. Future is one of them that he named. Dennis McKinney, her baby daddy. And a guy named Jonathan and Kelvin. Kelvin is an African. He does media over there in Africa. He's an African, I know, because I did a story on him. I'm gonna have to find my short and reshare it to my community wall. I did that story way back when I first started my YouTube. Jackie still has Doug eating out her hands. That's why, yes, Doug is forever gonna be by Jackie's side. He marries her every year. They get remarried every single year. And Doug loves Jackie, and that's just that. And Jackie is the only one that is still a basketball wife and always has been. Kurt Frost, thank you, because I forgot his name. Thank you, it's T. Yeah, so that's all, y'all. I just came for a 30-minute pop in to talk about those little trending topics right there. That tea popped out of Porsha, and before anybody else, since I'm off today and I could really pop my stuff before it just gets out. It's going to get out to the mainstream, but I did want to share that Porsha tea that they have drugged Future Hendrix into the process, baby. Not Future, honey. Future, Simon put Future in the court documents, child, and he wants to know the relationship with Porsha and Future. And also Dennis, baby. Dennis has been all up and through your $7 million mansion. So you ought to know what's going on there. Porsha has always loved Dennis, in my opinion. I can't stand Giselle either. Yeah, I can't stand Giselle. But we'll see. We'll see how Potomac turns out this season. Maybe it'll be less strife since Candace is gone. I can't even think of Giselle's friend name right now. She's gone. So we'll see how it turns out. I just came for a quick pop in. Thank you all for joining me. That's all that I had. Gave you a few updates from stories. I don't think I will be popping back in anytime today, but we shall see. I will see y'all in the morning. I think I'm going to do a recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know. Should I leave it alone? Should we just continue with the hot topics? But that's all. Thank you all for joining me for my little pop in the little evening time. I said that I was going to have to get my little watch hours up, so I'm trying to get my watch hours up and trying to pop in and out a little bit more often, so that I can meet my goals. By the end of this month, I hope to have met most of my goals with my channel. So we'll see. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you all as usual. Talk to y'all later. Goodbye.